Namo Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam. Namo Siddhanam. Namo Ayariyanam. Namo Vajrayanam. Namo Loke Savashahunam. Eso Panchanamukkaro. Savvapavak Panashanam. Savvapavak Panashanam. Mangalanam cha Savveshim. Mangalam cha Savveshim. Paramam Havai Mangalam. Padvam Havai Mangalam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Satchidanand. Jai Satchidanand.
Hey, Sachidanand. How is everybody besides Nidhi?
Good. Good.
Nidhi is sleepy. You just woke up, Nidhi?
Yeah.
Too much studying. Yeah? Too much party? Too much party?
No.
Okay. Anybody remember the last time the homework? Or so?
Can you repeat that?
Oh, wait. Nidhi, bolo.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah. Anybody remember last time the homework?
The homework?
Voice is coming very low. What's the problem?
Can you hear me now?
But it's low.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but you have to pay attention like that.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what to do. Okay. Can you hear me now? Anybody knows the homework? Take me one minute. Let me see if this works. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Deepakanandji,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, let's see. Can you hear her?
No.
No.
Actually, we cannot hear you.
No.
Okay, now, yes.
We can hear you.
Can anybody hear her?
No.
No.
Okay. While they're doing it, Harshal, do you know the homework?
Yeah. So we had to make a rule that unless and until we say 3 mantra and 9 code of conducts, we will not eat anything. We will not have a lunch like before unless telling 3 mantra and 9 code of conducts. And the second homework was we had to recite the prayer before before leaving home and after coming to home while studying and etc. that we will not hurt anyone from our body, mind, and speech.
Okay. So 2 homeworks. How many did work or didn't work? One, two, three, four. Oh, okay. Good. Okay. Okay, so everybody prayed before eating? Okay, good. Deepakanandji, they're doing good homework.
Very good.
Okay, then we will move on. Now we have to go to the 7th code of conduct. Who knows in English the 7th code of conduct? In English?
And then Gujarati.
I can do the English one.
Okay.
Dearest Dada Bhagwan, give me infinite inner strength to control my excessive temptation towards food. Give me the strength to consume well-balanced and wholesome food.
Thank you. બધા ગુજરાતી છે તો ઓકે ધ્રુવી ગુજરાતીમાં બોલ.
ગુજરાતીમાં?
હા.
Okay.
હે દાદા ભગવાન.
હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ રસમાં લુપ્તપણું ન કરાય એવી શક્તિ આપો. સમયસર ખોરાક લેવાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો.
Good. Okay, Deepakanandji.
Right. So, what is the importance of food in our life?
It gives us energy to work.
Hey, you don't just say like that. You have to raise your hand and talk.
Anybody else? Betsy.
Hey, why you're not audible? There's some problem.
Okay, Harshal.
Yeah, so food gives us various nutrients like micronutrients, macronutrients required for our body to sustain ourselves.
Deepakanandji.
What more?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Oh, Deepakanandji is a problem. Deepakanandji, are you there?
I'm there. Wait, you can't see me?
Yeah, we can see you. We're waiting for you.
Oh,
Harshal responded.
that's all?
Yes.
I was waiting for some more responses.
Well, Arav. Arav, what's
Why
your
are you
response?
upside down?
I'm not upside down. I'm on laptop.
So what? But we can't see you. We are seeing you upside down. Okay, so there is a saying.
Now is it okay?
Yeah. The food you eat is also your medicine. If the food you eat, you'll always be the most happiest person in the world. So it is said you can consider yourself happy when the food you eat is also your medicine. We are part of the nature, and the nature supplies us with the right food. And when we take the right food, we remain natural. So it is very important the kind of food what you take. And one of the saying what Dada has said, why some noise is coming? Do you hear some noise? Or only I'm hearing?
Yes, even I hear the same noise.
Yes, it is coming.
Yes.
Okay, so is someone using some microphone?
Everybody mute first and see where it's coming from. Deepaka is coming from you.
Deepakanandji is on mute right now. He's on mute right now.
Deepaka, you're mute. Okay, it's gone now.
Now your kitchen sound is coming.
No.
We can hear. How will you hear that? We can hear that.
Nobody's in the
Okay.
kitchen now.
So it is said that you begin to be religious with the type of food you eat. You become, you start moving in in fact, you can say spirituality starts with the discretion of food, and it ends, spirituality ends with perfect knowledge of food. In the sense, yes,
What is spirituality? Anybody know? Anybody? Then ask the question. They know what spirituality is.
oh,
Harshal, do you know what spirituality is?
No.
nobody knows. HC also doesn't know. Nobody knows. Where is our RO friend?
The sleeping.
Okay, he's not there.
Your voice is coming so low. Can you please repeat?
No, that's your problem. I can hear, everybody can hear my voice?
Yes, yes, perfectly.
Yes.
So there is some problem with your laptop, or now you're on phone, looks like.
No, I'm on laptop only. Your voice is so low.
You remove that thing from your mouth. You're talking too loud.
Now is it okay?
Yeah. Right.
Can you repeat the question?
What is spirituality?
What is?
Spirituality.
I know in Hindi.
Oh,
जो अक्रम विज्ञान होता है उसको मतलब कि अक्रम विज्ञान को फॉलो करना वो स्पिरिचुअलिटी होता है.
हाँ, आपके पास तो कुछ भी जवाब है ही सब, कहीं ना कहीं से जोड़ देते हो. अच्छा, अक्रम विज्ञान वो कंप्लीट है, लेकिन यू कांट टेल दिस थिंग टू द वर्ल्ड आउटसाइड. Understand? So, although we feel that we are humans, we are mortal beings, मर जाने वाले हैं, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह, हम जीव है, लेकिन हम we are spirit, we are Atma. So that part or that part of knowledge that makes us aware of our spiritual nature, जो हम आत्मा है करके हमें ज्ञात करवाता है, जे हूँ आत्मा છું એવું આપણને ઓળખાવે, એને અધ્યાત્મ કહેવાય, કે જે આપણને હું આત્મા છું એવું ઓળખાવે. એટલે એની શરૂઆત, that beginning with the right kind of food. હવે સમજણ પડી? Did everyone understand?
Yes.
Yes.
We are not just living beings. Living beings are, every living being is a spiritual being, but only in human form, and that too when we understand rebirth, that we understand that we are spiritual beings, not just mortal beings. Yes?
Okay, Harshal, what is the spirituality mean?
Spirituality means being aware of Atma and having its knowledge.
Is that correct, Deepakanandji?
We are not just a mortal being. We are not just a living being, but we are spiritual being. Living being, everyone is a living being. But when you understand, identify and live as a spiritual being, that is how you experience immortality and you experience bliss, happiness in all situations of your life. Okay?
What is the simple definition of spirituality for these people?
Then I'll have to go to the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Yeah, because it's very important, because you know something about Atma. I don't know how much they know about Atma.
Spirit, they don't say, they don't mean this thing. Wait.
You're smart people. Look it up in right now while he's looking up. Everybody has cell phones there, man, right?
What is it?
No, go ahead.
Very interesting. Just wait. Very, very interesting. Can everybody read now? The state, quality, or fact of being spiritual is spirituality. A religious belief or a manner of pursuing a religious life. Okay, the first one seems better one. The state, quality, or fact of being spiritual. So we said we are spirits, we are Atma, we are soul, but we believe that I am human, I am a living being. So from that belief state and fact of living, that's how you have to, that's the process of spirituality. What is it?
Can you go on? That's gets not spiritual, it's spiritual. Oh, you to get out? Oh yeah. Makes sense. You're looking up spiritual, guys, everybody.
Being spiritual means I am a spirit.
Yeah, but
I'm not.
That doesn't mean anything.
What it doesn't mean to you.
I'm a spirit.
You're a spirit means you are Atma, because in English it will be a problem.
Understand, but to be a spirit, to be spirituality, what is needed? Knowledge of Atma, but how do you get knowledge of Atma?
Who are you?
Everyday life.
So I'm asking, who are you?
Yeah, but you're going.
Who are you? I'm asking. You answer my question first. Who are you?
I'm the pure soul.
So from where did you bring this?
I'm sorry?
From where did you bring this? From where did you bring this?
from the Dada Bhagwan.
So now you don't know about spirit then.
No, I know that, but how to be spiritual, how to behave spirituality, that's what I'm asking.
The whole process, that's why we are talking about all that, no? That's what we are talking about.
Everybody understand this? Or we confuse everybody? Okay, go ahead.
So that is the whole process. So when you want to live and be a spirit and understand, because that spirit exists in everyone. But identifying yourself as a living person by your name, you become individual, you become isolated from the rest of the world. So if I know that I am Tina, then you are separate from Nidhi. But when you know that you are a spirit, you are Atma, you are a soul, you are pure soul, then Nidhi is also pure soul. Then that feeling of oneness will come. And that feeling of oneness is true godly love. And when that feeling of oneness comes, then there are no fights, no problems. You accept everyone as they are, you will not have any problem. You coexist with total harmony. Okay? So that means that is the idea or understanding spirituality, that we recognize ourselves by body, we recognize ourselves by name, and we say, I'm a living person. But here we have to understand that when you know that you are spirit, you are soul, you are Atma, then everyone is there. Otherwise, Arihant, we say, I am Arihant, then you will not find. Can you find another Arihant anywhere in the world? Where? That's what it says. Although the science says that there are 6 replicas of whatever you look like, there are 6 replicas in this whole world. So when are you going to find your replica where you can say, oh, I'm seeing myself outside as a living person, exactly identical to me? Kush?
A mirror?
Huh?
A mirror?
But that's mirror. That's not a living person exactly in front of you. That's true. So that's the only thing that you can find someone identical to you only in a mirror. Else it is said that there are, science says that there are 6 replicas in the whole world as you look like. But when are you going to find one like that? And that too, it is said that like twins, they almost look alike. But then their what is it, fingerprints are different. Okay? So when we identify, when we know that I am a spirit, I am Atma, I am soul, I am pure soul, who Shuddhatma Chu, मैं Shuddhatma हूँ, then everyone is soul, everyone is spirit. So that knowledge which makes you understand, realize and experience that I am spirit, and you live as spirit, not as individual by name, by body or soul, that is spirituality. So that begins, the beginning of spirituality is with the right kind of food. And the end of spirituality, that is final experience of oneness, you eat only that is necessary, required by your body. So that awareness grows to that extent that whatever is needed, only that is naturally taken by you. Now we are under influence of taste, liking, disliking. So what you like, you may eat, you may take, but what you don't like, you don't eat. But if your body needs that particular ingredient or food, right? So when we say that, Oh Dada Bhagwan, give me that inner strength to have a balanced diet of all the 6 states. Then by this feeling, this prayer itself, naturally you will grow, your understanding will grow, and you will start taking that which is necessary for your body, for your perfect health. Okay? So the purpose of this seventh diamond, no, seventh column is this, that we eat the right food. And it is also said that whatever food you eat, you become a person like that. Okay? Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. So, let me ask Tina. Deepakan says you are eating the right food. Are you?
Am I? Yeah.
Why
I
do you
think so.
say?
Yeah.
Why do you say yes?
Because I mean, it's nourishing my body, and I don't know.
So what you eat every day is right food?
Yeah, like, you can call me right food.
No unright food?
No, what?
No food that is not right?
Yeah, I mean sometimes yeah. But that's like
But
an exception. Most of the time it's good food.
So when you go to school or used to go to school, you used to take lunch with you from home? Ah, okay, that's good. So they know they're eating the right food.
Why your voice is not coming clear? Come again.
They Tina says they're eating the right food.
This is better. This is better. You come closer.
Oh,
Yeah. What did she say?
she's eating the right food,
She feels that she's eating the right food.
except once in a while.
Never mind. See, one thing is there. Our understanding itself is not, we have not perfected yet. We have started going in the direction. So we are still on our decision mode or decision phase that we want to eat well balanced diet and perfect food. So whatever, what do you say, habits we have formed until now, and with whatever understanding, we are eating the food normally given by our mom at home, or whatever is popular we eat outside, and that's how we are eating. But as we start understanding what is good, what is bad, then that discretion comes and you start selecting what you eat and what you don't eat. So it's a process,
Harshal?
and everyone has to pass through that process.
Harshal?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, so can you explain what is Onodri Tap and how it is related to gaining awareness?
Okay, so it's like if you have eaten more than the necessary quantity, because we are under total influence of our taste, tongue. So we don't know how much food is really needed by our body, quantity. Forget about the quality. What I mean, the type of food. Monodari basically relates to food, the quantity of food. So it is said that we end up eating more food than necessary. And the effect of eating more, the immediate effect is you feel drowsy, you feel sleepy. And you know the kids, if you will not know, but if you look at your other brothers and sisters or some other kids, they are very natural. Mothers, they prepare a batch, you can say a portion, but the kid will eat only what is necessary. The mother is after finishing the whole portion. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Hitsi would have seen with her younger sister. And yeah, Hitasvi also with the younger brother. So normally that portion which is prepared by our mom, she wants to finish. Okay, you finish this. Okay, last. Even if that small piece is there, that kid will not eat. No. Only little is there. No. So that is what they are natural. So they eat what is really necessary, and it is a natural state. But when these factors come, that you are already taken, you cannot throw it away, and all other factors that this portion is there, you cannot just leave it aside. Food is very important. Many people are hungry in the world. Do you understand? So we end up eating more. But this is not the only condition. We eat more because we like certain food, so we end up eating more. So, but when you eat food which is less means truly adequate for our body, necessary for our body, then the effect of that food is the quantity of the food. You will not feel sleepy, you will feel energetic, and immediately if you have to start working, you will not have any problem. But if you have overeaten, then it will be a problem. You won't be able to work, you won't be able to study. The only thing you can do is lie down because you feel lazy then. Okay? So the purpose of eating, having the gunodari is eat the right portion of your food. In fact, right portion, little less than what is needed by the body. So in that condition, you will remain hungry all the time, but still you have eaten. Even after finishing your meal, you feel you are hungry. You can eat almost that same quantity again. But then that will not make you feel drowsy. You will remain alert. And it will help you remain vigilant and progress in whatever field you want to progress. Even in the worldly fields, it will keep you vigilant and alert. Okay?
Okay. But
So when we eat, how much we eat with the nidhi? When you eat with complete full stomach or half stomach or what?
Um, no. It depends on the situation. Sometimes complete.
Depends what you like and don't like, right?
Yeah.
How about you, Aryan? When you eat, do
It
you
just
eat?
depends.
Yeah, it depends. Now, if you're eating pizza, how much would you eat? Full stomach?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Charvi, how about you?
I eat that is needed, that we should eat this much, so I eat that much only. Not
Okay.
more. Sometimes it happens when, uh, depending on the circumstances.
Okay. So Deepika, so what's good? Because eat most of the time till full stomach, most of the half stomach, quarter stomach. What?
The actual quantity as explained in this Gunodari Tab. So if your hunger is of 4 rotis, then you take 2 rotis only. So it's like 50% you fill with food, quarter is for water, and other quarter is for air. So that's how it will help you remain alert, and also it will help you remain healthy. But most of the time we overeat and there are serious problems. People who get less food or under nutrition, then they survive for a long time. But people who overeat, they have a lot of problems.
So Deepika, there are two questions now. they're growing up, so they need a lot of energy. That's one thing. Second thing is, like Hitasvi, she plays basketball. I don't know what other people. So she needs more energy because she burns a lot of energy. So how you balance all this?
That's what I can explain you this. While I was working and I was in Bombay, that time my job I was working in an office. It was whole day office work. So like if it is like 8 hours job, then almost like 7 hours I'm sitting on my chair like this. But when I go to site, work site, then the number of hours is also more. I move around quite a lot. I had to climb high structures. So that time the food quantity naturally changes. It's like because when I go to site, then first few days I keep what do you say, tempering or planning my food quantity because as much I eat, I feel hungry. In 2 hours, I am hungry. So that happens. So depending on the kind of service you have, the kind of work you are doing, or like young people, and if they are like sportsmen, they are undertaking sports, then naturally they will need to take what is necessary for the fitness of that sport. And other people will need normal food. So that discretion naturally comes also.
So when you're saying if you feel hungry, you eat.
That's the best way. That's the best. When you hungry, you eat. That is always better, and you eat as much quantity that it doesn't make you drowsy. You feel you remain alert. That is very good.
So question for everybody: how many times you feel after eating you feel bloated up after eating too much pizza or something? You feel bloated. So what is that scientific?
What is what?
You get bloated. You think your stomach is really heavy and full.
But that is what. But I'll tell you, while I was studying, there were exams and all that during exam times and the rest of the time. Normally, I will never cross my limit because I know that, oh, now I have to go and study, I have to do this, I have to do that. So there is always a control. Naturally, that pressure is also there. Like every week or every other week, you have some exam, you have some work to do. So that commitment doesn't allow you to eat more naturally because you are not at ease. You're not at leisure to eat and rest because after eating you have to move forward, do something or something like that. Do you understand? So that's how naturally it gets controlled. But when you don't have anything, when you're free, no commitment, like retired people maybe, then they end up at time they end up eating more. And also then mental state also. When you have no work to do, no commitment, yawning like Tina, then you end up eating more.
Oh, are you saying she has heavy lunch or breakfast? Heavy breakfast?
No, it's an early day, nah? What is it? Like 8 o'clock. What's your time there?
No, it's at 11 o'clock,
10:40.
almost.
Oh, then it's okay.
So Tina, did you have a lot of breakfast today?
No, I haven't eaten yet.
That is the reason. Oh. So what happens when you're not eating? Because I keep on yawning?
That also creates problem. In that condition also you can feel sleepy, drowsy. So that is what it is said. You eat more, it's a problem. You eat less, is also a problem. Normality is the essence of life, and that plays and plays in every part of our life, every phase of our life. And that's what Dada Bhagwan has given us, to be normal in every aspect of our life. And it's a process. We because of our likes and dislikes, we have crossed the boundaries of normality. And that is why we are physically, mentally, psychologically, emotionally unhealthy. We get affected, we get hurt, all these. You don't remain happy and cheerful all the time, do you? That's the problem. Because so many aspects of our life, we are not fulfilling our duty. So we are not normal in every aspect of our life. And that Dada Bhagwan's Akram Vignan, the science of life and living, it has given us normality, definition of normality in every field of life, every aspect of life. And that's why it's a big process, long, arduous process, but it has made very simple. So if you follow these 9 diamonds, then you will acquire that normality in every aspect of your life.
Yeah, anybody
And
else?
in that condition, that I said that out of his efforts of 40 years, long years of doing the 9 diamonds, Dada Bhagwan opened within him.
Okay, anybody has questions on food? Everybody's expert now on food.
I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you said, we should eat little less than what we actually eat. So sometimes it happens that if I eat less food, so I don't develop interest in whatever I'm going to do work. So I feel that let me eat something more so that like my tummy gets filled and I develop more interest to do that work. So what to do at that time?
You develop what?
If I eat less food than what
You said
actually I eat,
little more than what you said. What is going to happen?
if I eat less food, I don't develop interest in whatever I do
I
after
got like
eating.
that. After that, you said something that you want to
I
eat.
develop feeling that let me eat some more food and fill my stomach so that I can develop interest in that and can carry out my work easily.
Oh,
So
then
what shall I do that?
you can try that. As it is, you are not able to work at whatever, you're not able to do certain thing because of that less food. You can add little more. That's fine. It is not ended that you have finished. That's all. You're not going to get anything more. No, it's not like that. If you feel you have to eat little more, then grab little more. There's no problem.
Okay.
We are not making a rule that okay, you have eaten this, so now it's all over. Now you'll get only after 3 hours or 6 hours. It's not like that. Correct? So there's no problem. Adjustment is everywhere. For better, for normality. Right?
Okay, anybody else? Okay, so it's almost time. So 2 homework again. Check, talk with your parents. What is spirituality? Okay, and get
Yeah.
some responses. And the second thing is my 5 favorite foods. Everybody got it?
Is the Gujarati or Hindi version of spirituality would be Adhyatma.
No, Deepakanandji is very interesting. While we were doing it, I looked it up also, and I don't know how to portray it, but it's very interesting. It's saying spiritual, okay, spiritual, relating to affecting the human spirit or soul as opposed to material or physical things.
What?
Material or physical things.
That's right, because spirit is non-material.
Yeah. And then
It is non-physical.
that is others is divine sacred. So,
Yes, our spirit is considered divine and sacred. That's why.
yeah,
Because spirit is immortal, the material stuff, the body and all that is mortal. So in regards to that, it is said.
yeah. And it's also now Cambridge says spiritual means relating to people's thoughts and beliefs rather than to their bodies and surroundings.
Correct.
So everybody
Don't-
got that?
Everyone's beliefs are different. They consider. I consider myself as spiritual when I do such things, when I think or believe these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like how you have 5 pillars of Islam, 10 commandments of Christianity, so and so, so and so, so and so. Every religions have their own tenets. So when you follow that, when you believe that, then you are spiritual or you are religious.
Everybody got some getting more information. So you please do some research. It's very interesting. We'll talk that to some time, but very interesting to figure am I spiritual or not? You know, in everything we do, am I spiritual or not? So, okay.
And also, is it necessary to be spiritual or not?
It's another thing.
Is it
If you're not,
necessary to be spiritual?
if you're not spiritual, what happens? If you're spiritual, what happens?
Yeah. Hitas, we will do some research on that. She and Nidhi, and of course Harshal. Others are little smaller, so they can enjoy.
Oh no, Ariant is a big boy,
Yeah, Aryan.
right?
Okay, find it out. It will be very interesting.
Yeah. So Nidhi, what you going to do research on?
Spirituality? Or spirituality?
No, it was very specific.
So fine. I mean, research. You'll not take little. You'll have to just 1 hour time of the whole week. Just
Yeah. You
scan
can,
it. Google.
you
What is
can,
it?
you can watch this taping and then figure out what Deepakanandji wanted everybody to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Deepakanandji, what did you say? 3 months everybody can follow.
Okay. Namo Vitragai.
Namo Vidragay.
Namo Arihantanam.
Bye.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Anam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ariyanam.
Danam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Ariyanam.
Vajrayanam.
Namo Vajrayanam.
Namo
Namo Loe Savva Sahunam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Loe Sava Sahuna.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso
Eso
Pancha
Panchana Mukaro.
Tavva Pavapanasano.
Savapavapanasano.
Avakpanasana.
Mangalanam cha Savvesim.
Mangalanam cha
Manglalam
Sabdesim.
cha Savesi.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Padmam Havai
Padvam
Mangalam.
Habai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.